also known as TT, and you're watching my channel, Tawanda's Culinary and Crafting Creations, where I bring you into my home and show you culinary tips, give you culinary tips, and show you some crafting ideas. If that is something that you think you would be interested in, please like, subscribe, and share. All right. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I am here in beautiful sunny Florida, and today is actually chilly. On March the 12th, it is chilly, y'all. I'm supposed to get down to 30 degrees tonight, and all day it seems like it's been getting colder and colder. I did my errands this morning and got in, I think, just in time. The wind's like rushing, child. It's a trip. This is the kind of weather that make you sick, okay? So y'all take care. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to make a New York style deep dish pizza, and we're going to make this the keto friendly way. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the ingredients. Well, first I'm going to show you the pans I'm going to use. I'm going to use these pans. These are springform pans. This one has a glass bottom. It's a springform pan, and so it'll help my pizza to sit up correctly, because remember, I am keto, so I don't use white flour. I use almond flour or coconut flour, stuff like that. So my flour a lot of times won't set up without help. So this is going to help the pizza get its shape. And I'm actually doing two because I am meal prepping for the week. And so this is my second pan here. One thing about these pizzas, they hold their shape really well, and you can cut and slice them and put them in Ziploc bags and take it out when you want to slice for the week. These will be for not breakfast, for lunch and dinner. I guess they could be for breakfast too, because I'm also doing intermittent fasting, so I don't eat until either between 12 and 1 is when I eat my first meal. So I guess it could be for breakfast too. All right, so for our crust, we're going to do, for each crust, you're going to use about 2 cups of almond flour. I have mine already parceled out here. We're going to season our crust. We're going to use some Italian seasoning. We're going to use a little salt. We're going to use some, well, I probably won't put no salt in it. I'll just use the chicken bouillon, because the chicken bouillon has salt, and I don't want to oversalt my crust. So I'm put that chicken bouillon in there, some Italian seasoning in there. I might throw some black pepper in there too. And then also for our crust, we're going to use, if I can find it, some mozzarella cheese. And we're also going to use some cream cheese. I'm going to use a half a block for each crust. So that's that's 1 whole block of cream cheese. I don't have any more blocks. So we'll be using half of this for each crust. And this, and we'll be using 1 egg per crust, so we'll be using 2 eggs for the crust. Get those out. And two eggs. All right, so this is kind of what you would call a fathead dough, but I'm kind of just taking it and making it my own, like I always do. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Let me get this almond flour before it gets everywhere. This stuff loves to get on my floor. I'm constantly sweeping, y'all. And for our filling, I'm going to use a whole green pepper. I'm going to use, now the recipe calls for Italian sausage, but I couldn't find any, so it's okay. I'm always improvising. I'm just going to use this hot premium pork sausage. And I'm also going to put some pepperoni on my pizza. Okay? So first, we're going to make this crust. So what we're going to do is you want to take about a cup of mozzarella per pizza crust. So we're going to do 2 cups of mozzarella because I'm making 2 pizzas. First, let's go ahead and preheat our oven. We want to preheat that to 375. Bake. That way it'll be ready. And I think I got some more mozzarella. Yeah. I always use what I have open first, and then I use what I just bought. Because I did just buy some mozzarella. On my daughter bought some. And I'm going to use that. Now for your veggies, you could top yours with anything you want. If you have some spinach, you could put some spinach on there. You could put some onions. You can put some black olives. But I stay with somebody who don't like all that stuff, so we don't keep it pretty basic. They really don't like green peppers, but I gotta have some kind of veggies on my pizza, y'all. So we're gonna do that. You can do you some onions if you want. You can do what you want. All right, so to this, I'm also gonna add a full container of cream cheese. And just remember, I am making 2 pizzas. If you're only making one, you would use 1 cup of mozzarella, and we use half a container, half a stick of the cream cheese. Let me get a spoon. I forgot where I put everything. I gotta move stuff around so much. So I'm gonna do this whole container. And we're just gonna pop this right on in the microwave. Now, we want this to soften, and we want this to soften up until this mozzarella is like ooey gooey. And then we're gonna mix it all together. So we're gonna do this in probably about 30-second intervals. Let me get a paper towel to put this on. Trying to keep my counters clean. All right, so we're gonna put this in here for 30 seconds. I'm gonna let it go. Okay. So like I said, this is a fathead dough, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasonings to this garlic flour while we got it going. There it is. And that's gonna keep beeping. Alright, so let me find my Italian seasoning, and we'll have a look at that and see what we're gonna do. And we'll see. Let me bring this out. And it's not ready yet, so we're gonna let it go. See? Yeah, the cheese is still not melted. So we're gonna put it in for 30 more. All right, so I do have, I think I changed my mind. I'm gonna go ahead and put this tomato chicken bouillon in here instead of the regular bouillon. So I'm gonna do about 2 teaspoons because I'm doing 2 crusts, well, 2.5. I'm gonna put some pepper. I'll probably put like a full teaspoon of pepper in here, but if you want less, you don't have to have. You can do it to taste, okay? And then put about 2 teaspoons of your Italian seasoning. let that one go. I'll let that one go for a full minute, I think. But that cheese don't seem to be budging. Alright, then we're just going to mix that in. I am going to add some baking powder into this as well. Just a little bit. You know what? No, I'm not going to add any baking powder because it's pizza crust. I don't want it to rise. Alright. See how that is? That's how you want it to look. You want the seasonings to be seen all through there. I hope the sun's not causing there to be a glare. Let me get this other light. Give me a sec, guys. Okay, that lighting looks a lot better. I had to close the window. The sun has come out, which is wonderful. I'm happy. Alright, so the microwave went off. We're going to check our... Yes, that's perfect. You don't want it to burn, but you want it to be good and ooey gooey like that. And we are going to go ahead and combine that cream cheese and cheese together. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. And that's how it is. So I'm going to put this into my dry ingredients. And like I said, you can make a nice bread out of this too. It's a fathead dough. And that's what they call it. Alright, so now I am just combining my cheese in with my almond flour. Kind of like how you would do your fat if you were making a biscuit. Just like that. Now, I gotta get dirty because I gotta add an egg, both eggs rather, and incorporate that in. Okay, so now I gotta put my hand in here. Let me take these places and incorporate everything. Some on my shirt. I smell something burning. You know that is my oven. It needs to be cleaned, okay? I gotta have to do that this weekend because I cannot stand my oven being like that. So you want to get in there, you want to get all your almond flour in there. You want to get it good and incorporated. It looks good to me. Alright, so getting all this off my fingers. And this is one of my favorite things. It's like a treat. Because it's a pizza, you know? And I haven't had regular pizza in forever. I mean, it's been a while. And that was like one of my favorite things to eat. You know, pizza. And this, when I found this recipe, it was wonderful. I was like, oh yeah, woo-hoo. Alright, I'm just washing this stuff off of my hands. Dry them up. Alright, now let me get some parchment paper and we'll go to the next step. Alright, I got my parchment paper. Move this out the way. Now we're going to put this out the way here, because we don't need a cutting board right now. Get some room to work here on my counter. Alright, so I got some parchment paper sheets here. I got these from good old Dollar Tree. Okay. For stuff like this, this is where I go to get it. I even get foil from them, but I get the Reynolds wrap because their foil is so, the foil is so flimsy. I think I used some in one of my videos, and when they said aluminum paper, that's exactly what it is, paper. Okay, I thought they were bigger than this, but no worries. We're used to. So if you have a rolling pin, you're going to want to take that out. And I'm putting down, you know, if you have a roll of parchment, you ain't going to have no issues. Because you could just put down a big enough roll, piece of parchment to roll your pizza out. Okay, so I'm going to use half of this dough. Because remember I said I'm doing 2 pizzas. So half of this dough, we're going to plop down on top of the parchment. I'm going to put a piece on top and just kind of flatten it out. Flatten your dough out. I don't know if you can see me. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's better. So you're going to flatten it out. And we're going to get a rolling pin. I don't know where my big rolling pin is, y'all. Oh, here you go. Because I have a baby one. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to use that baby one. So this is this. Let me rinse this off right quick. Well, wipe it down. Sitting in there for a while. I haven't used it to make anything since the holiday. So we're just going to get it kind of good and clean. And I think I got that rolling pin from the Dollar Tree too, actually. Alright, so we're going to make an indent in the middle. because we want our crust to be thicker on the ends. All right. So I'm just going to roll that out. And we want a good thick crust. We don't want a thin crust. So you're going to take your parchment and wherever you're rolling. And I just say that because this dough is sticky. So you definitely want to use parchment paper or it will stick to your stuff. Okay. That looks pretty good. I know it's a little flat looking on that side, but it's okay. Once I get it in there, we're going to shape it up. So this is one of my pans. And what I forgot to do is cut out my parchment, but we can do that right now. Let's try it the long way. And just kind of mark where you think, where you want it to go. And make your round shape. Shape up your parchment. Oh, that's a little big. Now see if this fit. Look like a heart, don't it? It sure do. A bean. But it don't matter. Oh, it's fitting. Let's see. So be smarter than me. Cut out your piece of parchment using the bottom of your springform pen as a guide. Don't be like Tawanda. Do it the right way. That's good. All right. So it kind of fits in there. I don't have time to be playing with it. So that's going to have to do it. Now, I do have some spray, and I am going to spray the sides of this pan. And this is just a spray I got from the Dollar Tree. Coconut oil. Or should I say the $1.25 tree? Because it sure ain't $1 no more. Alright, so you want to spray that now. Now, we are going to take our crust. This is going to be the tricky part. Take it, and we're going to plop it down in our pan. Put your paper back. It's okay if it tears. We're going to plop it down in there. So if there's any tears, you're just going to fix them. Can you see? Let's bring it a little closer. Move this bowl out the way. Bring you closer. Push it down. There you go. All right. So see how? So you're just going to press the dough up against your pan. And it's going to break in some areas. It is. It's okay. You're just going to fix that. See how the dough broke off? And where there are holes, I am able to put it in there. And then when if it's not high enough, I'm able to add. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to fix it all around. I'm going to tear off because we don't want the dough to go over the top of our pan. And you just fix it where you need more dough. If you think it's too thin, add some more dough. And that's what you're gonna do. Make sure it's touching the bottom of your pan. Now, for me, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm veering from the recipe a little bit because I got this recipe from Low Carb Love, and I love watching her. She has some wonderful keto recipes. You guys should check her out. She's amazing. She's lost over 100 pounds and kept it off. And she has made this a lifestyle change by doing what I'm trying to do. Foods that you love, make them low carb, make them healthy, you know? All right, so I have a little piece left. Put that over there. So what I am going to do is I'm going to throw this crust, once I make sure it's all indented in like I want it, I'm going to throw this crust into the oven. We're going to let it cook just a tad. Okay, while that is cooking, I'm going to do my other crust off camera, and we'll be back. All right, so I have gone ahead and done my other crust, see? And we're going to check on this one that is in the oven. And see if we need to take it out. Ooh, look like it to me. Yep, all right. When you take it out, we're gonna put this one in. Hold on, let me put this one in, guys. You probably was in there for all the 10 minutes. I did wash a few dishes off camera too. But yeah, that is the beautiful crust. It's hot. And see how it puffs out? It's beautiful. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and do the toppings. We're gonna go ahead and cook up our sausage. I got that on a good medium-high heat. I'll cook that up. I'm gonna throw another one in here. So I like to have cooked sausage just for breakfast, foods, and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna throw another roll in there with it. But we're only using one for the pizzas today. And we're gonna break that up. And this is the hot, the hot premium pork sausage. I got this from Save-A-Lot. I do tend to shop where the deals are, guys. That's just something I do. Because nowadays, you know, cost of food has went up, and I just try to be as frugal as I can, you know. Because today, shoot, I went to Aldi. I got a cabbage, a huge cabbage. They were 49 cents a piece, okay? I got a huge cabbage. I got some bell pepper, some broccoli, some cherries, some berries. I got some eggs. I got some cream cheese, some coffee creamer, the big things of coffee creamer, sugar-free. And I got, what else did I get? I got some cheese from there, my Mexican style cheese that I like. And I think I'm missing something. But I got all of that. I paid $26. Don't sleep on Aldi. That's the last time I'm going to tell you that. You ain't got to go. But I'm going. So let me bring you over just a little so you can see the pork sausage there. Yeah, we're going to break that up. I'm going to turn this up a little higher because I don't hear that. It should have been sizzling by now. I didn't put any oil in the pan or anything. This is a non-stick pan. And pork makes its own juices, okay? We don't need no oil. Now, if you want to do this even healthier, you can find you some turkey sausage or some chicken sausage. And you could do that as well. And that's probably what I will start doing in the future. Leave this pork alone and do the turkey sausage. It is better for you. But sometimes you have to watch. Now you have to look at your labels because sometimes that turkey sausage has a lot of sodium in it. So you have to find a brand that's low in sodium. If you're not watching your salt intake, then you know that's cool. But I am. I'm trying to watch my salt intake. Alright, it's frying up nicely. So, guys, once this fries up, I'll come back and we will assemble our pizza. Alright, I am back. The sausage is good. It's browned. Both crusts are out of the oven. They are beautiful. Now I'm going to go ahead and open the pizza sauce. Now this is Chef Boyardee pizza sauce. You can do any kind of sauce you want. This particular pizza sauce has 2 grams of sugar, 4 grams of carbs, and that's per 1/4 cup. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Excuse me for being so slow with the reading, guys. I'm supposed to have glasses on, but I don't have them on. Especially for reading, child. Now I'm gonna have to struggle with this can opener. I don't have an electric one. I don't really like electric can openers. I don't know. Go figure. I need one of those that like just cut off the whole top of the can. That's what I need. Tell you the truth. Because I can never get the whole top portion at one time. Ugh, it's so annoying. Then I have to use a knife, and I definitely don't want to do that with this tomato sauce because it will splash everywhere. So let's see. I think I'm going to have to use a knife. Child. Let's hope it don't splash. Then I have to wash all my cabinets. Child, to be terrible. Okay, there we go. I got it. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to put some cheese in the bottom of the pan. I'm going to do a combination of mozzarella and some of my Mexican style cheese. Now this pizza is for me. If you want a more authentic style pizza, you can use your mozzarella. You can use some Munster cheese. You can use some Parmesan cheese. But this is what I am using today. All right, so some of that in there. And I am going to put some of my breakfast sausage in here. I need a spoon. Let me see what I got. Yep, I got one. Let your grease drain. Now, if you want to, you know, you can definitely grain. Ooh, child. You could definitely drain the grease off of your sausage first. That probably would be the smartest thing to do. But I'm not doing that. All right, that looks excellent. Now, on top of this, we're going to add some more cheese. And you can do